Easy, what's good? I'm still stuck inside. It's still on. I got it wet in the shower and it doesn't feel good. Since I'm stuck inside and it's the most annoying thing ever and the only thing I can do is watch TV and make videos, I'm going to combine the two. And I said that I wanted to watch Cowspiracy as part of Veggie vlog. I've not done it yet, so that's what I'm going to do. I'm about to watch Cowspiracy. I've got my vegan nuggets from Quorn, which are actually legit. They're pretty good. So if you've been following Veggie vlog, then you already know my stance on eating meat. I am not a vegetarian, I am a carnivore. I enjoy eating meat, I enjoy chicken, but I'm open-minded and I care about the environment. So that's why I want to watch this film. So I'm going to watch it and I'll get back to you after it's finished. So I've just finished watching the documentary Cowspiracy and it was amazing. It was so good. It's not what I was expecting. It's not, I thought it was going to be an animal rights film and a documentary about, you know, save the animals, don't kill the animals. It's not. It's a film about the environment. And for me, I think that is refreshing. I think it's easy to put together a film and to pick and select facts that favour your argument and present those and then have the nice colourful pictures and then obviously back it up with cute pictures of cows and chickens, and I think you've got a cocktail for a really good film there. I mean, it's tough not to watch it and get drawn in, but I'm aware that to a degree this is a propaganda film. But it did catch me off guard, the fact that it wasn't an animal rights film, and regardless of whether you would kill an animal to eat, which I discussed in the last Veggie vlog, it looks beyond that argument. It's more than that. It's about the wider environmental impact. So whether or not you care about the cow's life or not, it's if you eat this cow, you are supporting an industry that is destroying the planet. What I kind of took away from the film was that there's just too many people on the planet and we don't have enough resources to maintain the amount of people that are on the planet, and eating meat is just contributing to this because the cows take up so much land and everything. And by the end of the film, what I felt was that it is something on a bigger scale that needs to be done. This is more than just me making the decision to go vegan. Obviously it works on a person by person basis. It's like voting. You might think that one vote doesn't make a difference, but if everyone thought that and no one voted, then nothing would get done and democracy wouldn't work. It's like that. One person going vegan isn't going to save the planet, but the whole chain has to go vegan. So individually, yes, it is up to us individually, but I also feel that it is a bigger, wider issue for society, and I think the system needs to change in order for us individually to change, because at the moment it's not offered as a mainstream option, and I think that needs to happen before everyone on a bigger scale and individually turns to a plant-based diet. And I was kind of left thinking, this isn't going to happen. This is so big that it's not going to happen in a short amount of time. But then I thought, similar movements have happened in the last 20 years. If you think about, I mean, I remember a time when smoking was huge, and it seemed like, just like that, in a matter of days, the whole behaviour around smoking changed. We stopped smoking indoors. Smoking just seems a lot less popular now. It's not as fashionable, it's not desirable. And I guess if I was making this video back then and it was about smoking, I would have said, oh no, it needs to happen on a case-by-case basis. People need to stop smoking. It needs to be a bigger thing. It won't happen. And then it just happened, and smoking just became less popular. So actually, things like this can happen. And, you know, Jamie Oliver changing the face of school dinners, ready meals becoming less desirable, people cooking fresh food more. These things have happened recently in a relatively short amount of time. And I think things like smoking indoors are on a par with the meat-eating industry and turning vegetarian. Who's to say that in 20 years a similar movement couldn't happen? Maybe what we'll see is in restaurants the main menu is going to be vegetarian, and then where there would be a vegetarian section there's going to be a small meat selection. Just things like that. That's what I mean by bigger movements and a wider change in society. And especially after watching Cowspiracy, I am fully up for that, but I think it does need to be a bigger, wider movement, and I think it does start with government. I know that I'm contradicting myself by saying I support this movement, but I'm not doing it. It is tough. It's kind of tough, and I don't know. To be honest, I'm just not sure. I'm going to take some time to process it. But definitely do give Cowspiracy a watch. It's well worth it. It's just a really well shot documentary, if anything else. It's an hour and a half long, and I watched it on Netflix. I'm sure it's available on other streaming sites as well. So definitely worth a look. And I thought I was quite well educated in the world of environmentalism and being green and sustainable. And watching Cowspiracy has made me realise that actually I didn't know that much. So there you go, there's my thoughts on Cowspiracy, and I think, yeah, it has affected me and it has changed my views, and we'll see where we go from here. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon.